Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another edition of Top 5 Best PC Game Deals of the Week. I've been uploading this series a little bit later in the week. Typically, I try to do them on Wednesday, so let's get back to that. And there are a lot of great deals this week, namely a lot of these deals actually come over from a big sale that Origin is doing EA. And they've got a lot of great deals. I know a lot of us, myself included, aren't the biggest fans of EA, but they're good deals on good games, so I thought I'd mention them anyway. Without further ado, let's get right into this. And the first deal comes over from Fanatical. They are doing an awesome Batman bundle. This bundle includes Batman Arkham Asylum Game of the Year Edition, Batman Arkham City Game of the Year Edition, Batman Arkham Origins, as well as the DLC. And then you also get Batman Arkham Origins Blackgate, and if you don't know what that is, that's kind of like a side-scrolling game. Not similar to your traditional Batman Arkham games, but it's pretty good in its own right, and you get all of that for $10. That's a really good deal. Arkham Asylum and Arkham City typically go for $5 a pop. Believe that's the case with Arkham Origins too, so you get all of that, and then I would just consider Arkham Origins Blackgate as a freebie. To get all of that for $10 is really solid, so definitely check that out if you haven't played the Batman titles. As I've mentioned, the Arkham games are great. Arkham Origins was an absolutely atrocious PC port. I believe it has gotten better, but originally when that was released back in 2012, I believe, it was just a horrible PC port. Arkham Asylum and Arkham City are great though. Again, Arkham Origins Blackgate, not really an Arkham game, but it's a nice addition anyway. No Arkham Knight in this bundle, which is kind of unfortunate, but you can pick it up from Fanatical as well, and it's down to $6.79. At the very least, I would check out this bundle. As I've mentioned in the past, I do think Arkham Asylum and Arkham City are better games than Arkham Knight. Moving right along, you can pick up Dishonored II Limited Edition for $11.31. Now, this is a physical copy over on Amazon, which is kind of unfortunate, but that is a great deal on Dishonored 2. Again, this was another game that was a horrible port when it was released. Since its original release, it has gotten considerably better, and if you played the first Dishonored game, from the gameplay itself, Dishonored 2 is a far better game than the first Dishonored, and I thought the first Dishonored was a great game, so you can just imagine how good of a game I think Dishonored 2 is. I think it's excellent. This time around, you can play as two different characters, either Corvo Attano, who was the main character of the first title as well, or Emily Caldwin, and there's enough differences in each playthrough where it's worthwhile going back and playing through the game multiple times, so that's pretty nice. Typically, Dishonored 2 has been going for around $20, I believe, so $11, while it is a physical copy, and that's kind of unfortunate, you just gotta wait to get it in the mail, and then it'll just have a Steam code in there. That's a really solid deal for a really good game. If you enjoyed the first Dishonored game, Dishonored 2 is gonna be right up your alley, and if you've yet to play the first Dishonored game, well, you can get that usually for like $2.50, so definitely get that. The final three deals are gonna come over from EA Origins sale. They've got a really good sale going on. First, they've got Battlefield 1 75% off for $10. Now, I should mention that you can just play this game with a membership to Origin Access. If you want to sign up for that, it's $5 a month or $30 a year. You'll get access to Battlefield 1 as well as a bunch of other games. You'll be able to try upcoming EA games before they're released. I believe it's a play for 10 hours free trial. So if you're interested in signing up for that, you might just want to go for that. Otherwise, $10 for Battlefield 1 is a really solid deal. Battlefield 1 is a great game. EA has really kept it up to date, and it's still a worthwhile experience. I thought the campaign in Battlefield 1 was pretty good as well, and you can try out a free trial that'll allow you to play the game for 10 hours, so that's pretty cool too. They do also have Battlefield 1 Revolution for $20, so if you just want the complete experience, you can check that out as well. Moving right along, another EA first-person shooter that I think is actually better than Battlefield 1, that is Titanfall 2. Man, this was one of the most underrated games of this generation so far. It was just unfortunate what happened to Titanfall 2. If you guys don't know, it was released around the same time as a bunch of other first-person shooters. Overwatch had just come out a few months prior, and this was right before the release of Battlefield 1 and Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. So Titanfall 2, out of those four first-person shooters, it was the one that got lost in the shuffle, and it's unfortunate because Titanfall 2 was probably the best game out of those four, and it's a great game, a significant improvement over the first Titanfall. This time around, they've included a single-player campaign, which is pretty decent. It's not great or anything, but a nice addition, and the multiplayer has so much more content to it, and even though commercially it seems like this game was a flop, Respawn has been very committed to it, always keeping it updated and keeping the experience fresh. Titanfall 2 also has a play free trial, so if you want to check that out, feel free. And then I should mention that this is another title that is a part of Origin Access, so, you know, if you're gonna pick up Battlefield 1, if you're gonna pick up Titanfall 2, maybe it's just a better idea to sign up for a year of Origin Access. Again, that is $30 a year. This is $5, so if you just want to pick up Titanfall 2, I would just say get that. You'll have the game forever. And yeah, that is a bargain for an excellent first-person shooter. Finally, the Mass Effect Trilogy Trilogy is 75% off for $7.50. Of course, this includes Mass Effect, Mass Effect 2, as well as Mass Effect 3. Many would say that this is the best trilogy in gaming, and since Half-Life will never be finished, maybe it is. All of the Mass Effect games, in my opinion, are very good. The first Mass Effect game, in my opinion, is a little bit dated. I played it a few years ago, and right away I was like, man, while the story is really good, it's just really faltering from some gameplay aspects. I was still able to complete the game, and I had a decent time with it. Mass Effect 2 is still a tremendous game, and it really improves on the gameplay elements to Mass Effect 1 while retaining the incredible storytelling. Mass Effect 2, gameplay-wise, is a very competent cover-based third-person shooter. It just plays really well, and the same can be said for Mass Effect 3 from a gameplay standpoint, but Mass Effect 3 kind of falters from a storytelling standpoint. The main issue that most will bring up is the ending. Still, I thought 3 was a very good game, and all 3 games are worth playing. $7.50 to get all 3 of them, that is a bargain. So that is going to wrap up this video, guys. As always, thanks for watching. Some really solid deals. That Batman bundle is really good. Dishonored 2, if you've been waiting to check it out, $11. While it is a physical copy, that's a great deal. The Mass Effect Trilogy is awesome. Titanfall 2 for $5 is great, and Battlefield 1 for $10 is also really good. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and if you guys have a request for a future video, you can leave that in the comments as well, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.